Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Preston Pimentel, and I'm here with,
Brandon Delacruz.
and this is a typical podcast.
We finally figured out something, huh?
Yeah, we got the name. Major jump in production quality from first episode to this episode.
Yeah, definitely.
We could both just chill and lay back, and now
It's no more of
we
this.
could talk over each other. Yeah.
And then Preston keeps talking.
Yeah, I could keep
Yeah.
talking. No longer have to pass the microphone to you,
Yeah.
which was a hassle, because I didn't like to pass the microphone, because I like to talk more than you.
That's not very nice.
I know. But yeah, we're here. We got, like we said, more production.
Definitely.
We've got real microphones. We've got audio equipment. This podcast is real, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the second episode. If you watched the first episode, you won't even recognize this. That's how different this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a guest coming on later today,
And he's late.
and he's
He's
late.
late.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about him, but he's a real charmer.
He's a character.
Yeah, he's definitely a character. What do you think of this, like? Oh yeah, by the way, if you see my dog, I almost forgot. My dog's here in this room. Her name's Rosebud. So you might hear or see her occasionally, but that's okay, because you know what? She brings in listeners, even though the listeners can't see the dog,
No.
but the viewers
But
can.
the viewers can, and that's something special.
And
about
she's walking
podcasts.
away off camera. All right, so there goes Rosebud.
What's our first topic, huh?
Our first topic. All right, well, let's talk about how was the weekend for you? Let's talk
The
about our
weekend?
weekends. Yeah.
It felt like I did something almost every single day this
Yeah.
weekend.
Did you have anything big this weekend? Or no, you didn't do
Um,
anything, huh?
I didn't really do anything. Just kidding. Just
Yeah.
kidding. If for those of you guys who don't know, it was Preston's birthday this weekend. How old did you turn? 33?
I turned 19.
Oh, you turned 19. Sorry. All right.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't feel any different than like 18. I didn't have like a major like rager or anything. Just a couple people. What's so funny? You don't like when I say rager?
Who says that?
What, rager?
Yeah. I've never heard that before.
It's a very common phrase.
Major rager.
Major rager.
Well,
Okay,
those
maybe
two words
maybe
together, yeah.
yeah, no.
I've heard of rager.
Okay.
But major rager.
That was the first time I ever said major rager.
Okay.
But yeah, it was pretty chill. We had like 6, 8 people.
Yeah. Something small, but it was good. It was a
Yeah.
fun time.
I invited a lot of people, but some of them are scumbags and just didn't go. No, I'm just kidding. They had plans or they were busy. They had actual like real reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But-
I'm just kidding. Mhm. He'll put up all the names of the people that didn't come.
Yeah, let's just shout out everyone who didn't go to my birthday. Let's just make them feel bad. No, I don't really care. Honestly, birthdays are just birthdays. It's just an excuse to get people to come hang out and get together, which is nice.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Am I in the camera? I am not.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you feel more mature?
Like I feel wiser.
Just 1 year older?
Yeah. I feel like I've gained all the knowledge I need to like.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. No, I
No?
didn't. Yeah, but I do feel, Rosebud, what are you doing? Hey, come here. Hey. There you go, good girl. You're okay.
Did you guys see that he kicked?
I didn't kick my
No,
dog.
I'm just kidding.
I tapped her with my foot. I don't kick my dog. But yeah, we had people over. I had a ping pong table.
He did.
Yeah, it's not mine. I had to.
Wait, who's?
It was for my aunt, or my aunt and my uncle.
But they gave it to you?
No, we bought it
Yeah.
because it was in our area, and then I was like, can I keep it for my birthday?
Yeah.
And so I got to keep it for the birthday, and then now I no longer have a ping pong
it's
table.
not here anymore, huh?
Yeah, it's not here anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed, but
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
get-
Preston's pretty bad at ping pong anyways.
you didn't need to tell them that.
Yeah.
But but yeah, it's okay, since Ping pong table is ping pong table. I'll get another one, maybe.
Just like that?
Yeah,
I'll get one tomorrow, guys.
Not just like that. Rosebud, did you want to say anything?
Thanks.
Yeah, she has a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about Rosebud for a little bit. We'll get back to the birthday later when our special guest arrives. He's not very special, actually, our guest. No.
You know why? He would have been special, but if he kind of came late.
Yeah.
Or he's coming late, not came.
He's also just another college student, so who cares about him?
Yeah. Who really cares about this one anyway? You know? It's like, we're all typical college students, you know?
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, let's talk about the star here, Rosebud. She's a golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
Yeah.
Purebred?
I don't know if she's purebred. I feel like she is because I got her from a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. And
Who's your friend?
Eric.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went to Yeah, shout out to Eric. I went to elementary school with him, and we've just been friends for like ever. But his two dogs, one was he has two golden retrievers, and then another. I forgot what the other one is because I'm not good with what other names are. Yeah, I only dog breeds I know.
Like what is some of the like? Just name like a few out right now.
All right, this is literally all I know.
Golden retriever. That's about it,
golden retriever, Australian shepherd. That's just because that's what my other one is.
Yeah.
German shepherd. Rosebud, get off me. Get off me. Okay. Chihuahua. Is it Chihuahua or Chihuahua? No.
Don't ever say that again.
No, that's a good joke.
How do you say it?
Is it Chihuahua or
Chewbacca?
Yeah. No, I don't want to name a bunch of dog breeds. I just realized that I kind of know a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, her parents were both golden retrievers, but that doesn't mean that they're purebreds, you know?
Of course.
But she's a year old. I got her in February, like 2000 senior year, 2008.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember that.
2018, yeah. She was super small, and now she's huge.
She's very fluffy.
Yeah, she's very soft.
Yeah.
You want to know why I named her Rosebud?
Yeah, why?
So growing up, I would see I don't know if you remember them, but the Air Bud, the Air Bud movies. If you guys don't know what that movie is,
then you're watching the wrong podcast right now.
Yeah, then you need to watch it because it's a dog that plays sports.
It's great. No, honestly,
that's just genius.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So basically
give me a little rundown of what the movie is.
It's a golden retriever that plays sports.
What kind of sports?
All sports.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm pretty sure like the grown up is that one's Air Bud, or I don't remember because I only remember the puppy ones because those ones are called the Air Buddies, but Air Bud, I'm pretty sure he played a lot of sports. He played like volleyball, he played basketball, football. I don't know. I think he did play soccer too.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Air Buddies came out, which is the one with the puppies, each one had their designated sport. Like, one was volleyball, one was baseball, one was football, soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because the only girl dog out of all of them, her name was Rosebud.
Yeah.
So, and that dog, she played soccer.
And guess who likes soccer, guys?
Yeah, I like soccer, but that's a little bit of the reason why I named her Rosebud. She also had like this stuffed toy that was a soccer ball, and she would play with it a lot, and I was like, oh, hey. She's like Rosebud. And then I was like, that's a good name.
I like that name, though. Rosebud?
Yeah, Rosebud. Fun fact, I don't know if this is true or not, but if you give your dog a 2-syllable name, is it syllables? That's
Rosebud.
Okay, yeah, that's what syllables are. Just had to make sure.
What did you think it was?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but I mixed it with synonyms. Anyway, the syllables.
We're very intelligent people, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, guys, we're college students. We're just trying to figure out the world. we're learning as you're learning, as everyone's learning.
Yeah. We're just learning at a slower pace.
Yeah. It's so yeah, if you give your dog a 2-syllable name, then it's like better for the dog to like learn. I don't know how true this is, but that's what I was told at
Where'd
one
you get
point.
that from?
My dad.
The internet. Oh.
No, my dad said something like that because a lot of our dogs
makes
have
sense, though.
2-syllable names. Because if you're
If you just say one word.
if you're like, hey Moon, come here Moon,
Yeah.
then it's not the same. If you go like Rosebud, then it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. That sounds saying
Is
it
that a
at
stretch? No.
no. I don't know.
It works.
It works.
I hope that's what
I think that's my dog barking right now, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Okay,
this is
so
why he's not special.
Jordan's here now, ladies and gentlemen. That's why my dogs were barking. Here, you can take a seat right in the middle.
We're gonna be interviewing you, bro.
Okay. Okay. Dude, you're sitting on my phone. What are you doing? All right, you come in here, and I ask you to come here, and then you're gonna disrespect me and sit on my phone.
Do you see why we said that this guy wasn't the special guest? Because of how late he is already?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting my bag.
Yeah.
46 minutes late, guys.
46 minutes. Holy shit! 46 minutes late. Is that true?
Well, we started late.
Oh, we've been
Yeah,
recording.
yeah,
we
we
haven't
did.
been recording that long.
Put that on me.
Okay.
But how you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing pretty well.
Let's introduce him first.
All right, guys, we're here with Jordan. Jordan, go ahead and you introduce yourself because I don't want to introduce you because I don't feel like I need to do that because you're a waste of time.
Too close.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Jordan, coming at you again with another vlog. Get the fuck off.
I'm helping you. Put it lower, like to your chest. No. All right, that's all the time we have for Jordan, guys. He's gonna go home now.
Yep.
No, but here, if you're gonna hold it like right there, because you were talking very loud.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, you could hear. That's fine. Yeah, you can.
How do you know what I'm talking? Oh, is it because of the levels right there?
Yeah, you can see the levels.
What mic am I at? 1?
Jordan, just start talking. Let's talk about things.
Yeah. Oh shit! I am hella loud. All right, for sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, what's the topic today?
All right, you and me are gonna share. Actually, no, you and Brandon share a microphone.
Preston doesn't want to share
I don't
with
want to share with you anymore.
That's fine.
I tried teaching.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So we said we were gonna bring up. What'd you say? Did you say something?
No, I was talking to your dog.
Oh, you're talking about dog.
Yeah.
Okay. So we said we were gonna wait for you and talk about the weekend a little bit more. What was your experience over the weekend? What'd you do? How'd you
Cue the flashback. All right, guys. So this weekend, so start off right.
This
Came
is a
up-
podcast. There's no flashbacks.
Oh,
This
shit, that's
is-
right.
People listen to the. Yeah, there's video for it, but they
all
can't.
right. See, all right, now I get what you're talking about.
But yeah,
Someone's listening to this right now and it's just like, what's the flashback about, guys?
All right, so start off, kick back here at Preston's house.
Yeah.
Real OGs came through.
That's what I was.
And I'm just saying the real OGs came through.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cool kickback.
Okay.
Beat Preston's ass in Mortal Kombat. Are we
You
allowed to cuss?
Okay.
Yeah, you can cuss all you want.
I
Actually,
don't want to take your monetary value out of this.
no, I don't. You could. No, I don't care. You could say all the words you want.
Monetary value.
Monetary.
How much would you
that was
make
good.
Yeah, how much?
if you put a bunch of ads on this?
Guys,
Can you put ads on this?
guys, this is only the second episode where
No.
I'm
Dude,
not making
this is
any
popular
money.
already, okay?
get sponsorship.
Jordan, there's listeners. They can't see what you're doing. Guys, Jordan is just holding up his hat
Hey, sponsor
towards the
me.
camera, and he's asking people to sponsor him.
I'm looking at you guys.
You know what's funny though is that Jordan's probably the most intelligent out of all of us right now.
Really, out of all
Like,
out
all
of the
three of
people in
us.
this room, you
Out
think
of-
Jordan's
the most intelligent.
Do you
Preston,
agree?
let me ask you this one thing.
Okay.
What was your GPA this first year in college?
I don't know. I didn't check.
3rd place. Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon. What's
What was
your-
my GPA?
Yeah, what was your GPA?
I typically don't release my thing, but since you guys were asking, I had a 3.6 cumulative.
Why are you laughing, Jordan? What'd you get?
Fall semester, I had a 4.0. Winter semester, or winter quarter system class. I got a B+ for that one class, so it dropped me down to 3.8. I ended right now. I have a 3.89. But I'm the biggest dumbass in this group.
Nah.
You honestly, I think you are sometimes.
Give me some.
Yeah. You're proud of that?
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
All right. Good for you. That's right, guys.
He just showed everybody that he was probably the most academically intelligent. See, I can't even think of the phrase, dude. Man.
Second, third.
All right. I'm proud to be second.
I would also like to claim most athletic.
I don't know about that, buddy. I don't.
Oh no, we know this as a fact.
I don't know if you could claim most athletic.
I think I can.
What?
Jordan's athlete of the year
Where?
at Newark.
At our high school?
Yeah, his name's going to be on.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't really like.
Would you like to explain that? Can you explain that for us?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. So a year ago, we're living in the past like usual. All right. Yeah. So I got male athlete of the year. Honestly, did not think I would get it. Did not think I should have gotten it. To be completely honest, I was going for scholar athlete, if anything. Stereotypical, maybe.
What's the difference?
Okay. So, what is the difference? The one big difference in my mind is that Newark Memorial does not put the name of the scholar athlete up in the event center versus athlete of the year they do. And
Okay.
they also put a white sweater award and all the others.
Okay.
So, like the Ring of Honor too.
So according to our high school that we went to a year ago, you're the most athletic in our group.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would think so. I mean, if Newark recognizes him,
Yeah, I know. I know. I was just trying to downgrade him,
I know you were.
but yeah, that is pretty impressive.
Preston's all like, only athlete of the year?
Oh man, like I'm pretty athletic too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like super athletic, but I'd say
No,
I think we're all pretty athletic, honestly.
Yeah.
But-
like you're not.
that is actually pretty impressive. I'd like to. Can we get a round of applause?
Cue the flashbacks.
Oh, y'all don't run. All right.
No, what
All right,
was
Ryan,
that?
Ryan Higa's podcast, Off the Pill. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Before every single one, they're like claps.
yeah. Brandon was talking about
Ooh, that
that
was loud,
in the
loud,
first
bro.
podcast. He was talking about how that was one of the ones that he listens to / watches.
Yeah.
Um.
I watch that one on the regular.
Yeah, actually, no. Let's ask you. Do you,
Ryan Higa?
He's not going to watch
Jordan?
this.
You gotta wait for the microphone to be in front of you.
I think I'm talking loud enough, dude. To be honest with you.
Maybe,
Because
maybe.
it was pretty far last time.
And it's
Yeah.
checking out like them bars or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ashy as a.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Why are you so ashy right now?
Because I just got out the water.
Okay.
Why were you in the water?
I'm gonna lean back to be more comfortable because my back hurts.
What?
Jordan, what
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 are
is
you
your issue
doing?
right now? Jordan.
What is that, bro? Are you serious? I should have got him bowl before this. What is it?
Jordan, you
Alright,
gotta
alright.
describe to the listeners. The viewers see
They don't
that
talk-
Brandon walked
I got
away.
ADD, my guy.
Oh my god. You're the worst
Real talk,
guest.
real talk,
You're
bro.
the worst.
Why did you have ADD?
Why did
Real
we
talk though. After my concussion, the doctor said that I might have like developed some ADD like symptoms or whatever.
Okay.
That was like sophomore year of high school, whatever.
Okay.
Fuck basketball.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so I'm a coach at SOAC. I coach 16-year-olds and under, and I also coach a local boy group, which is the lesser experience or younger 12U to 14U kids. We have a couple 11-year-olds actually too. And then I just had to pick up an extra shift because the 18U team was.
It's really
missing a
interesting
goalie.
stuff.
Yeah, I know. So then I play goalie. Yeah.
That's
much.
pretty good
Come
because
on,
you're the
work
most
out and get
athletic.
paid.
Now you're just using this to like roast.
I know. Now
No,
you're just, like,
I'm not-
turning it all back around.
I'm complimenting you. I'm
That
I'm
was
acknowledging.
not
I'm
You're only coaching those groups, dude.
no, I'm
fucking weak, bro. I go from 8, 10, 12, 14, 35.
I'm acknowledging that you're the
I did
athlete
play a
here.
Masters tournament a couple weeks ago.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh.
describe these things.
Oh, dude, I don't
You
know.
literally gotta describe like we're stupid.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that's easy.
You're not doing a great job so far, so I
Yeah.
guess it's pretty hard.
All right. So, what was it? 3 weeks ago, early June, probably. I played in the National Masters Regional Championships.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was competitive as hell. I mean, we got murked.
Yeah.
We played the Olympic Club. We got murked by them.
You know, when I imagined bringing on a guest, I didn't think we'd talk about the guest as much. I thought it would be
I don't know what you guys had planned.
Yeah.
I came in here. Preston promised me $5. I didn't get no $5 yet though.
I didn't promise him
He ain't promised me
any money.
nothing.
Yeah, I was like, don't pay him.
Yeah, no, he definitely wouldn't get $5. But
You're like the if for those of you who have seen Off the Pill podcast, he's like the Paco of this
Yeah, I love
podcast.
Paco, dude. I love Paco. That's his username.
Yeah, I
on
know.
YouTube.
No, I know.
It's not. No.
He's always the one that's always like goofing off.
yeah,
Which member would you see yourself as in the Off the Pill podcast?
And Off the Pill?
Yeah.
Probably Will.
Well,
I'm like more quiet.
more like composed.
Yeah.
All the time. I can see that. I think you'd be Will too.
I have no idea. I haven't.
You're like
I
Ryan
haven't.
Higa.
I haven't listened to that podcast.
Yeah.
What podcast have you listened to? Can you like run that back again?
Yeah, so in the first podcast, we talked about what podcasts we have listened to and watched, but I've mostly said that Jordan's winking to the camera, but I've mostly said there's only like 2 main ones that I listened to, which was the Scottcast, which got renamed to Nothing Matters. That's with Jeff Wittick and Scotty Sire. And then
What did they talk about on there?
And then the other podcast I would listen to or watch to was Views podcast with David Dobrik and Jason Nash.
Oh, I like David Dobrik.
Yeah. Yeah. You do?
Do you watch what is it? What's that one? It's by Just Kidding News.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know who JK Films are?
Yeah.
No.
Like that group?
I don't know.
I watch their podcast as well.
Yeah.
Them and Ryan Higa Off the Pill. Those are my only ones.
Yeah.
I typically only watch Off the Pill, and then Tiny Meat Gang, TMG, with Cody Ko and Noel Miller.
Yeah. Jordan,
Dude, those guys are so funny too, though.
Jordan, let me ask you a question.
What to do, baby?
Brandon, hand him the mic for a second. Okay. So you listen to a bunch. How many podcasts like in total do you listen to?
It's like series wise?
No, just like.
I listen to 2 creators.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you know what our podcast is called?
Yes.
Yeah, what's our podcast called?
No, you haven't released none of them. You haven't like.
I told you.
No, you haven't. Oh yeah, you have, bro.
You're a guest
Hold
on
up.
this podcast
Yeah.
and you don't even know what the name of this is.
Alright, how about this? If you say a name, we're gonna use that as a podcast name.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Because we're gonna have some fun with that one.
What was our podcast name?
I have to keep readjusting
remember.
Jordan's hand so that way the microphone is better.
I remember you texted me this a little while back. You texted me what it was.
I didn't text him. I told him in person.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Was it in person?
Yeah.
Guys, Jordan is
It
a
was something
guest.
to do with both of y'all though.
Jordan
right?
is a guest on this podcast and he doesn't know what it's called. But it's
We would always say it too. Remember?
yeah. You want to?
Give me a hint.
It's like a.
It's average.
It's a usual thing.
It's a usual thing. The hell does that mean?
Like what's a synonym for usual, average?
Guys, this next
Mediocre.
segment is Jordan trying to figure out the name of our podcast.
Sorry, I got distracted by your dog.
Yeah, it's okay. ADD.
Crap, wait, it's synonym for usual, average. Dude, I don't even know. I really.
All right, we're just gonna tell you it's typical.
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 It's typical.
Fire though, bro.
Yeah.
It's typical.
I love Jordan's reactions to things. Like that, he figured it. He didn't figure it
I
out. But we
figured out
told
nothing.
him, and he's just, it's fire. It's fire.
Did my voice go like that?
It did. It did.
Alright.
But I wasn't insulting you.
Cue the flashback.
I'm sitting. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so dope if you could do something like that though. But it's a podcast though.
Yeah.
So it's like you ain't gonna do that.
Okay. Now we were supposed to talk about the weekend, and we got seriously off topic.
Yeah, I mean I was on topic and y'all got me off topic.
No, you started talking about your job,
No, I didn't.
and then you talked about ADD,
No.
and then you said you were an
'Cause you
athlete.
brought that up.
No, okay, so the weekend. What God damn it, Jordan.
I was explaining the weekend.
This
I got
guy.
it back.
Okay.
Alright, so we can start off. How to start off? Start off, of course, kick back for Preston's 19th birthday. Day before his actual birthday, though, of course.
Let me ask you.
Would
let
you
me
like to
ask
hold the
you,
mic?
Did you
Yeah, sure.
Let me ask you. You have to face. There you go. Let me ask you. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, dude, that party was hella fun.
Was it
I ain't gonna
actually?
lie. It was like it was
Okay.
hella chill.
There
I
you
miss
go.
that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I like to have. Chill parties. As I was telling Brandon, I don't like to have major ragers.
Have you heard that phrase before? Major rage. I know you've heard of ragers before, right? But have you heard of major and rager together in one phrase?
I've never heard someone say even like a adjective before the word rager.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never even heard that before. Like I've heard of like, oh yo, we finna go to a rager or whatever. something
No,
like that.
dude. People.
But I've
have-
never heard anyone say, let's go to a major rager.
No,
It's like
people
a-
say adjectives before. They're like, "Oh, there's a massive rager going on later tonight." People say that. Do you think people don't say that?
It's like his phrase. What is that? What they would always call us?
I'll call you guys.
No, that person would call us. I don't know if you made this.
Bromigo?
Bromigo.
Bromigo,
Thank you.
yeah.
Bromigo.
Yeah, no, that was not originally by me. That was from a show that I watched, Blue Mountain State. It's on Netflix, but it's hilarious.
I had PBS kids growing up.
Oh yeah, Jordan, you didn't grow up with like television.
No, dude.
What was that like? Guys, he didn't know what SpongeBob was.
No, okay.
He
I
didn't-
knew what.
did.
Okay, the only way I knew what SpongeBob was, I'll go over
Yeah.
this guy's house every week, right? Because we grew up together.
Who's
And-
this guy? The viewers were able to see, but the listeners could not see.
Oh, you
who-
publishing this both as an audiobook too, or like
Yeah.
audio form? All right. So this guy was referring to Brandon Michael De La Cruz.
Tell him my social security while you're at it.
6. Yeah. So like we met in preschool, so we grew up basically all that. It's a longer story for another time. But basically, every single time I would go over Brandon's house, he would be like, "Yo, like you want to play? Like you want to go play video games? You want to go outside?" I'm like, "No, I want to watch SpongeBob."
And we would sit there
We would sit there with our chicken nuggets or fish sticks,
for the whole hour of him hanging out with me, watching SpongeBob.
and that was the time of my life, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. It was fun.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite like PBS cartoon?
PBS Kids. All right, so viewers, I don't know if you guys even watch PBS Kids whatsoever, but Fester of Rough Men,
What is
that was my number one.
I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
so Fester of Rough Men basically had like real life kids come on. It's kind of like a game show in a way, and they would like do challenges and adventures for points.
Oh, it's like Jeopardy.
No,
Just watching Jeopardy
No.
the entire time.
not like Jeopardy. Oh, dude, but funny story. It didn't really have nothing to do with Jeopardy. Only way. All right. So I turned on TV, right? And it went to channel 36. That's KTVU for my broke ass TV. But Mario was on. But I was real stupid and I didn't realize what was happening.
I'm pretty sure we got the audio to get not synced up if I'm a good editor. But oh yeah, what were you, guys, when I said I was a good editor, Jordan's doing this hand motion over like his neck, the little slash kill thing.
No, I was doing that.
You were doing the
What's
what?
The what?
I'm asking you.
The what? What was you
Yeah, you,
You
said
wanna,
that.
like,
Yeah,
I
that's
like the shaking your tie. Like, oh yeah, he's professional.
okay.
What the heck is a hee? The only person I've ever heard say hee is Michael Jackson. And rest in peace to Michael Jackson, huh?
Yeah. Jordan, I gotta say, I'm glad that you're the first guest, cause you
Hey,
said
nah, stop lying.
No.
Yeah, man, he's the backup to the backup to the backup.
Jordan, I actually am glad that you're the first guest, cause you're setting the bar pretty low for the next person. So they'll be able to top that.
Yeah, so we had called come back, Jordan.
Jordan, you're not plugging yourself.
They can't see you.
I know, not yet.
All right, let's just.
Anyway.
All right, Jordan, just stay over there for a little bit. It's gonna be me and Brandon just for a little bit. Jordan will be back. He's doing something right now.
Okay.
He's messing. Jordan,
You're messing up.
Jordan, stop messing with the camera. Okay. So, he's coming back now.
Oh, what? Have the guest don't kick him out?
Okay.
We are so mean to him right now.
Yeah, guys, if you're ever a guest on this podcast, this is what you expect.
No. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. The group always mean to me. I always get the blunt end of the stick. Is that the word?
I'm never.
No,
The
I get the
short
short end of the stick.
This is the smartest guy in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
3.8 GPA. What was it? President's honor roll. Or no, principal. No, not principal. That's high school. President.
But you guys haven't seen Endgame yet.
I have not. No. And
No.
guess who's gonna be watching it without me again, guys?
Who?
You guys. Aren't you guys watching with Ryan?
No, we don't know.
I'm watching it this weekend.
Wait, when are you
But I wanted to watch it.
By the
Sunday
time this
with you.
podcast airs,
Wait,
this
when
I
you-
would have already. I'd have
I can
already
go
watched
Sunday,
it.
but Ryan's like, can you guys go Saturday?
I can go Sunday. I can't go Saturday. I have a tournament.
You can go
Alright,
Sunday.
so me and you can go.
Yeah, Sunday night, Sunday afternoon.
Preston, can you?
I'll go Sunday
Yes.
again. I was trying to bring up Endgame because I'm just amazed that you guys haven't seen it yet, and it's
Okay.
been out for so long.
Oh,
Wait, can
I
we
have an
talk-
excuse. No, I have an excuse.
You have an excuse. Let me
as
hear.
to why.
Let me
I
hear
didn't-
your
couldn't-
reason, then Jordan's
Okay,
reason.
so for me, I wasn't able to see Endgame because it came out during my time for like studying for finals and all of that. So I couldn't go and watch it the weekend of, right? And I promised myself I would come back that weekend too to watch it with Ramon and all of them. And I ended up getting sick. Do you remember that?
Oh, you got a dog.
Yeah, so I was pretty sick. And then weeks went by, and then still haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, same thing for me, dude. Like, finals week was coming up. My finals week was a week before yours, I think. Yeah. And I needed to clutch up my anatomy final, literally just to get a B- in the class. So, yeah. And then weeks went by and stuff like that. And then I kept on, same thing. I kept on telling myself that I wanted to watch it. But between work and not wanting to spend money, never got around to seeing it, you know?
Yeah. So, but now you guys will see it this weekend. But by the time this podcast comes out, it'll be
We already saw it.
Yeah.
I like tried because I knew that I wasn't gonna watch it the opening weekend, so I tried like distancing myself from like any spoilers possible,
Yeah.
and then it ended up getting spoiled for me during the NBA Finals when the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer was showed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Iron Man.
yeah.
Yeah,
So you both already like.
I already know the whole.
I don't know who else died in that. I just know Iron Man for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like even true, but I just even.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Don't say anything, cause let's just
I-
keep it to Iron Man, cause I haven't seen anything else.
Breakfast. Making breakfast. Does that ring any bells for you?
Making breakfast.
What Avengers movie did you watch?
No, I didn't watch it. That's what I'm saying. I just saw in some memes about it.
No, I don't. I have no idea what that.
I don't know. Maybe it was fake. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what was actually true.
Okay. Okay.
What's the segue? Come on, Mr. Typical.
Jordan, are
Oh,
you?
you about to kick me off.
Are you testing me right now?
What you gonna test me about?
You're getting my blood boiling. I'm getting angry, and I don't want to be mad.
You don't want to see me mad.
Yeah. You can really tell that I'm really frustrated by you.
All right.
Why are you scooting away? You
Because he likes me.
don't want. Oh yeah. What do you think about my dog just yeah, Rosebud just she really sighed right now. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Do you have any dogs, Jordan? Or
Aw.
pets?
I did. She passed away when I was in 6th grade. She got pancreatic cancer. Her name was Humu. We named her after the Hawaiian fish, the state fish. Can you say it? Have you ever learned how to say it?
Who?
Yeah, but like the whole thing.
No, I never learned. Yeah.
All right, so it's Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. And
Try saying that 5 times, huh?
yeah, honestly.
I don't want to try to say it.
Try it.
I really don't.
Repeat it again, Jordan.
All right, I'll go slow with you. All right, Humu, Humu,
Okay.
Humu,
Yeah.
Nuku Nuku
Mhm.
Apua'a.
Wow. That's
Why is
really
it so close to your face.
that's really interesting.
I know.
Yeah.
What is happening?
I don't know.
So anyways, who's the next guest for the
Yeah, you definitely.
Set the bar very high.
No, you didn't set the bar high at all. If anything, the bar is like. Our first podcast is probably better. And we had one
gosh.
microphone.
Put ain't even entertaining.
No, Jordan, I'm being serious. I am glad that you're here though.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm here too.
Yeah. Let's actually now let's talk about a real topic because we keep
No, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah
Alright.
we keep getting distracted.
Oh, are you into Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
No, I'm not into Game
Well,
of
that's
Thrones.
great. That would have been a great topic.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I mean
Game
we
of
could
Thrones
we
is
could
great.
still talk about it. I don't care.
What have you heard about Game? You can fake it. Oh, what about the ending of Game of Thrones? Have you guys heard of that? Like the backlash
I
that
hear
they
it was
received?
disappointing.
Really bad. Like all the the diehard fans hated it. Like it ended abruptly or something. Like not the way it should have played out.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, I felt like I'm not really a diehard fan. I binged the entire series this year.
Sounds pretty diehard to me.
Well, it's a good series. It's an amazing series. Yeah. But I've definitely felt like the last season was really really rushed.
Lackluster.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
would you guys ever watch it?
I don't think I'm ever gonna watch Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I did try to get into it. I'm
No.
not gonna lie. I watched the first 2 episodes. I
Yeah.
say, season 1.
Mm-hmm.
They're too long, dude. Definitely
They are,
too long.
dude. I wish
Yeah.
they were longer.
Really?
Like, that's how much I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. But for Game of Thrones, I feel like it was how many episodes were there for the last season?
There were six
There were six.
long episodes. Yeah, but
yeah. I heard that one of the main characters completely flipped what that character was
Oh.
acting as.
Daenerys Targaryen.
I guess
yeah.
so, yeah.
She
She
yeah.
did a whole 180 on what
yeah,
she is.
she went from protecting the people and everything to let me kill everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the one with the dragons. She's Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Yeah, she was in
She was in Solo.
yeah,
Have you seen
and then
that?
she was also in Terminator. Genesis? He doesn't know who we're talking about. Yeah.
You don't know.
I could fake it for that third one.
Oh, well, you tried.
Hey, what's up? All right,
What?
don't pick it up. Don't worry about it. Y'all
Just
go.
because there's 3, Jordan, doesn't mean that it's gonna.
Yeah, you got it. You didn't get it.
I don't get it.
He said
but
good things come in 3s.
I'm
I was
over.
like, hey.
I'm over it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, I have a great question for you.
Yeah.
Actually, since you're a Star Wars fan, also, Jordan, are you a Star Wars fan?
Not a hardcore Star Wars fan.
But you know about
I know the gist.
like
of it.
who's your favorite character from Star Wars?
Bro, honestly, I like the Ewoks.
The Ewoks.
The Ewoks are hella cool.
What about you, Preston?
Probably Clone Troopers.
Like Phase 1 Clone Troopers or Phase 2?
I don't know, both. They're both really cool.
They're both
How
really
about the
cool.
one that what was it? It was in the first. I think it was in the first movie, or was it Empire Strikes Back? It was the actual person. They never retook the shot. The dude fell or something like that. Did you hear about that?
That's a stormtrooper.
What'd you say? Oh, you said clone trooper.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
Clone
my bad.
Trooper.
Did you hear about the stormtrooper?
He hit his head.
Yeah, he hit.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was hella funny.
Yeah, that scene, it originally, the sound effect, there was no sound effect
Mm-mm.
for when he hit his head, but then they added it because they noticed it. That is pretty funny.
Oh yeah. So my question is, what do you think about because you know how Star Wars had that little break between, the prequels and then the Force Awakens. Obviously now they're consistently putting out a bunch of Star Wars stories and then
Mhm.
also the traditional linear storylines, right? Do you think that's a great plan for their franchise as a whole, to keep on releasing more and more, or are people getting kind of bored oh, another Star Wars movie's coming out, should I go watch it or should I not, because I know that there was a lot of want for the Force Awakens, so what
I
would you
think they're trying what they're trying for.
say? Mm-hmm.
I don't think they could keep doing it.
Yeah.
They keep wanting to be the greatest Star Wars movie
Yeah.
and keep being the best and the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Personally, I really like the Star Wars stories like Solo, where it's not a trilogy or
It's not
anything.
a part
It's
of-
just
did you
it
like
just
Rogue One?
explains something. I liked Rogue One.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, Solo. Hold on.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
The movie,
It's a side story.
Did that one come out recently or what?
2 years ago.
I saw Rogue One. I know I saw Rogue
Yeah,
One.
you saw it with us.
Did I see Solo? I might have seen it with Ryan. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
But you were talking about keep releasing new
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you like that? I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I mean,
You just like Star Wars. In
I like
general.
Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff. If it keeps being good, it doesn't have to. They keep trying to be too like. What Disney is doing, like they're trying to ignore all of like the past stuff, like the prequels,
Yeah.
and they're trying too hard with like originals and like their new stuff that they're creating, and it's just like it's creating like a division kind of between Star Wars fans. And if you have a division between your own fans, then
Something's.
you're not gonna be doing the best.
Yeah.
So have y'all heard about the prequel to Hunger Games coming out?
Oh yeah, the prequel to
Dude.
Hunger Games. Yeah, I've heard about
I'm
that.
stoked about that.
You're excited for
I'm
that?
actually hella stoked about that.
Is it just are they releasing books also, or is it just straight up movie?
I think it's just the
it's
movie.
straight movie. It's going to be taking place in Mag's time, apparently. You know, the old lady from the last Hunger Game before the revolt.
Mm.
The old lady, she's from District.
I haven't seen the movies in a while.
She's from
Yeah,
Hayward.
I
Oh no,
haven't
I
seen
think
her in
she's
a while.
District 12. No, she. I don't know. She was good friends with Haymitch. That's all I know.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Don't call me.
So it's gonna be based off like her, or just that general like time.
I think Mag's going to be in the main character. I'm not positive though. This is just all like Twitter information I've been getting.
Okay. Well, let's give a round of applause for Jordan. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say? Do you want to like be like, hey guys, follow me or whatever? Do you want to shout yourself out?
No.
Or you're a very humble guy, so you don't want any more followers to become famous and rich.
Link in the description.
I put a link in the description. He won't know about it. All right, then. Bye, guys. Thank
All right, thank you, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks to Jordan. He was really something, huh, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm glad he was our first guest, though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Jordan, you can't make sounds. You're off camera right now. All right.
And we are talking to him still.
Yeah, we are talking. Yeah.
We are entertaining him still.
Okay. No, but I wanted to talk about. I went to. Speaking of Star Wars, as you were like saying,
Yeah.
I went to Disneyland like 2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and I went to their newest attraction that's gonna open in the future.
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
That was like in the far part of the park
The galaxy.
of the galaxy. Yeah, it was
The
That-
edge of the galaxy.
the edge of the
I'm
galaxy. Yeah. That place is a major cash grab.
Cash grab.
Yeah, cash grab.
That's another phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like super cash grab.
Yeah.
Like you could build a lightsaber
For how
for
much?
for $200,
For just 200?
or I mean it's more.
Take my money. I'm sorry. Was that bad sarcasm, guys?
Yeah, it was. It was so. But yeah, you can make a robot that. I mean, it's cool stuff, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Which I guess if it's quality, then it makes
Yeah.
sense. But
Did you get anything?
I did get something.
Cash grab my ass, man.
Yeah, well,
What'd you
they
get?
got me.
Yeah.
I bought
Mission
something.
successful, guys.
Yeah, they did it. They got me. I got some like Jedi robes. Yeah.
Do you have them?
Jordan, why are you staring at me? I'll show you guys in a little bit.
Jordan, I'm going to put one on. I'm going to look like an Ewok.
Yeah. No, it's like what Anakin wears, the little where it's like, padded on the
Yeah.
shoulders kind of.
That's cool. No, that's dope.
Yeah. But I don't have like the actual, I call them Jedi robes, but I don't have the actual robe
Yeah.
part. But it's a kid's large cuz it was cheaper.
Yeah, smart choice.
Yeah. It was $50.
And it's kids large already.
It was a kid's large, yeah.
Jeez, man.
That's what I did.
They're getting you.
Yeah. Their ride makes you very dizzy.
Was it as bad? Because I get pretty dizzy in Space Mountain because, like, I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, then you might not like the
Galaxy's Edge.
ride there.
Oh,
I mean, they
that's
have a
great.
second ride, but it wasn't open when I was there.
What is that?
It's the one that I went on was like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
And it's like a game. There's 6 people that go on it. 2 people go in the front and they're pilots. And 2 people. Jordan, did you just fart? No, I cracked one. Okay.
Why are you still entertaining?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just his presence in the room. It's distracting.
It's illuminating.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I like it.
But yeah, there's 2, and then the 2 pilots, and then there's 2 gunners in the middle, and then there's like 2 engineers in like the back, And if you're the pilot, it made me super dizzy.
You were a pilot?
Yeah, I was pilot one time, and it was like, because since there's two, one side controls like going from side to side, horizontal. That's horizontal, right? Yeah.
Side to side.
Hey, Jordan,
Yeah.
horizontal, is that side to side?
yes.
All right, smartest guy in the room, ladies and gentlemen. If you have, and then if you, I like messing with Jordan.
Yeah.
But if for me, I had the up and down, which is vertical, and
You sure?
yeah,
Okay.
Jordan, up and down, that's vertical, right? All right, thank you.
tell me to get off the camera if I'm still on camera?
It's okay. Thank you, Jordan.
He's upset.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it made me dizzy. It made me dizzy because like I was controlling up and down, but I didn't have control of the other thing, and so you see yourself like swinging, and it's disorienting.
Yeah.
Speaking of disorienting, what I didn't even say what made me say. Speaking of disorienting. Yeah, when I said speaking of disorienting, I was staring right at Jordan.
I am absolutely loving this dynamic right now between Preston and Jordan. Like, just sitting here, I'm just like one of the viewers right now. It's
Yeah.
great content.
It's funny because the viewers can't hear what Jordan's saying
No.
because he's over there.
Because the mic's over
Yeah,
there,
there's microphones, Jordan. This is a.
Okay, they probably heard that. Put him back on.
All right, Jordan, you can come back for a little bit. Let me just. What do you have to say?
I'll sit out.
Just yeah.
I'll stay out.
All
I
right.
don't know what I have to say. You've been entertaining me this whole time.
All right, Brandon's gonna sit out for a little bit. All right, Brandon, come here. We're ending the podcast.
Let him say one more thing.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know what I have to say. You brought me on.
Do you like surfing?
I do like surfing.
All right, Brandon, come out here. We're ending the podcast.
Oh my goodness. Hey, hold up. Quick thing. This guy wears all Vans. Barely knows how to skateboard, bro.
You don't.
He's a poser.
You don't have to.
I'm out. Mic drop.
All right, that was Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, over and over and over again.
Worst idea to bring it back on because this just turned into a roast session.
Yeah, this is the end of the podcast, guys. Thank you guys for listening / watching. I have been Preston Pimentel.
And I've been Brandon. Yeah.
He's been Brandon,
I have been Brandon.
and this
I've
is
been Jordaning for 19 years.
the end of the podcast.